Hey, what's up, my fellas? Hope everyone's doing well. This is a day 12 update of coronavirus wars. One day it might become an official game through your Apple Store. But, anyways, feeling much better these days, especially within the last like 48 hours. Um, few things I've noticed. I'm beginning to get my sense of smell and taste back, which is welcomed. The strange thing about this disease is that um, I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe, but you know, I through this whole thing, I've been able to breathe, through my nose better. Like there's no congestion. Where typically I always have these sinus issues, and it's just my body's not producing the gunk and all that stuff, in my head and in my chest. I'm not hawking up loogies or anything like that, like I normally would if I had allergies or a bad cold. So it's just that's been kind of like the strange component. One thing I did notice is probably like 3, 4 days ago when I sneezed, because you guys know how this virus attacks your lungs, okay? And that's where a lot of the damage comes from, is that when I sneeze, it just felt like, I could smell like or taste like dead flesh coming out of my system, as all of the air that's been kind of just built up in my lungs, and then when I do this big sneeze into a mask or a napkin, it's disgusting. um it's crazy. But it's getting better. I'm having less of those episodes. The one big thing I could tell you after almost 2 weeks is the fatigue, and there's still a little bit of lightheadedness, especially in the evening hour. Yesterday was actually the first day where I didn't take a nap. So yay me, I could participate in another Facebook camera roll game. But yeah, that's kind of like a an update of how I'm doing. Um, Sense of smell, taste coming back. My sense of humor was never there, so I can't really lose anything I never had. Yeah, uh, but if you've gotten through the last week or so of this and you're on the back end of it, things are going to get better. Yeah. Thank you guys for all the support. I read every single one of your guys' comments on the video from the other day. I just can't. There are people. There are a few of you, a few folks that has said I was a liar. I'm like, you can't lie through this. I'm not in it for publicity, um, but seeing as how that I am a little bit of an influence out there on YouTube, and I do have over 100,000 subscribers. Thank you, by the way, for joining up. That I owe it, to everybody to kind of humanize this whole thing. That's important. Is that it doesn't matter who you are, what walk of life you're from. Anybody can get this. It's not just a movie star or a basketball player like Rudy Gobert or anyone like that. It's just a lot of people are being affected by this. One of your guys' favorite YouTubers, I guess, I could be a top 100 for you, affected. Me and my wife and my oldest daughter all had it. I'm very thankful that we're on the back end of this. Everybody's getting better with every passing day. I will continue to keep you guys updated, after like 15 days and, 20 as we approach 1 month of this. This is nothing that just comes and goes after a few days. It doesn't operate in that same fashion. But right now, the fatigue and the lightheadedness, will, I feel like, continue to play a little bit of a role um, as this virus disappears, you know. So thank you guys again. I'll catch up with you guys on the next update video. Amongst my, I'm going to actually do a couple coin videos, so stay tuned for that. All right, take care, guys. Peace.